Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are tackling a product that has gotten huge in the Korean skincare world, the Centellian24 Madeca Cream.
Right, and it's often called a miracle Cica cream.
That's the one. But our mission here is to, cut through the marketing. Does the science in our sources actually back that up?
Exactly. We're going to move past the hype.
Mm.
This deep dive is all about the scientific claims, the ingredients, the delivery systems. We want to understand the real benefits and, just as important, the limitations for you.
And the absolute core of this cream, what we really need to focus on is Centella Asiatica.
And specifically its active components, like medicicide. That's the anchor for this whole thing.
Okay, so let's start right there. What makes medicicide so special? It's more than just a standard anti-inflammatory, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Medicicide is one of the key actives from the Cica plant, and it's specifically known for encouraging collagen synthesis and helping to speed up wound healing. When we talk about barrier repair, it's the real heavy lifter.
And the sources show they really went all in. We're not just getting a hint of Cica here.
Not at all.
The formula uses 12 different Centella Asiatica extracts and a really high concentration of that medicicide. But what about getting it into the skin?
Well, that's the other fascinating part, is how they ensure those actives actually get where they need to go. They use something called a 3-layer liposome system.
A liposome. Okay, break that down for us.
Think of it like a tiny multi-layered bubble made of fat that's a lot like your own skin cells. This system protects the ingredients, like the medicicide, and helps deliver them deeper for hydration, but also to target things like fine lines. It helps the ingredients survive the journey, basically.
So with that kind of tech, the main result has to be repair and soothing, right?
Absolutely. That high concentration of medicicide makes it a powerhouse for repairing and strengthening the skin barrier. If you're dealing with redness or irritation, this formula is designed to have a really significant calming effect.
But I also saw mentions of anti-aging benefits. Is that, a main feature or more of a nice side effect?
That's a great question. It's actually a bit of both. The main focus is definitely repair, but the anti-aging claims get a boost from adding niacinamide and Asiaticoside. They work with the Cica to improve texture and fight off environmental stress.
Okay, let's pivot to the user experience. People seem to love the texture. They say it's lightweight but still nourishing, and it doesn't leave a greasy finish.
And that texture does make it really appealing, but we have to be clear about who it's for. Given its focus on barrier support, this cream is ideal for someone with sensitive, dry, or irritation-prone skin. It's really a rescue cream.
So who should maybe think twice?
Well, first, there's a pretty consistent mention of a mild herbal scent. Not everyone loves that. But more importantly, our sources warn that because it's so rich, it might feel too heavy for very oily skin, especially if you're in a hot, humid climate.
And there's one more thing we have to address. Some acne-prone users actually reported breakouts. That seems kind of counterintuitive for a healing cream, doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah.
and that's a crucial point. It really comes down to the other ingredients in the mix. The sources suggest the breakouts probably aren't from the Cica itself, but might be triggered by certain essential oils in the formula.
So that's the catch. If essential oils are a trigger for you, you have to check that ingredient list.
You really do.
So, to sum it all up for you, the Centellian24 Madeca Cream is very technical. It has the 12 extracts, the liposome system, the high medicicide, but it seems to be for a very specific person, someone who needs serious barrier repair, especially if they have dry or sensitive skin.
Precisely. And that leaves me with one final thought for you to consider. The success here is all about that high concentration of medicicide, right?
Right.
But if other ingredients, like essential oils, are potentially causing issues like breakouts, it really makes you think. How important is a single-star ingredient if other things in the formula might undermine its benefits? It's something to keep in mind when you're looking for real purity in your skincare.